popular demand, CSULB President F. King Alexander announced the return of the Friday on-campus shuttle. One shuttle will operate on the East Campus route from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and another shuttle will operate on the West Campus route from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. as well. For more information on shuttle routes, locations, and shuttle capacity, visit www.csulbshuttle.com. For Beach News, I'm Karen Lopez.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Beach News. I'm Eddie Parra.
And I'm Cynthia Casares. This week, a cultural festival was held at the Aquarium of the Pacific. Lizeth Beltran tells us more.
Aquarium of the Pacific hosted the Baja Splash Cultural Festival celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month last week. Visitors of all ages had the opportunity to see a variety of entertainment. The event was filled with a variety of entertainment, from folk dancing and live music to a parade with dances from all over Latin America.
The Aquarium of the Pacific started celebrating our local cultures 10 years ago, and Baja Splash was the very first cultural festival ever at the aquarium. It celebrates Hispanic Heritage Month, which is extremely important because of the wonderful area where we live, and it features music, dance, food, and other arts from several countries.
Martin Espino shared his love for music with the audience.
If we don't celebrate the things that we have in our culture, we're going to lose them, we're going to forget them.
Guests shared their favorite part of the festival.
I mean, it's wonderful because, not only the sea life experience, but all the cultural stuff, it's great.
While some guests enjoyed trying their luck at winning prizes from TV station Telemundo, others watched the anticipated Latin parade. Visitors got a taste of Latin America here at the Baja Splash Cultural Festival. For Beach News, I'm Lizeth Beltran.
Students learned about the different meaning behind the B word. Brianda Sanchez explains.
Hispanic artists came together at the University Theater to discuss Chicana feminism. Artists like Alma Lopez, Alicia Gaspar de Alba, and Patsy Valdez shared their own experiences with censorship and offered their thoughts on the situation. Alma Lopez explained that protesters, which were mostly men, tried to censor her image of Our Lady. The purpose of this digitally produced image was to introduce people that were already familiar with the culture to new technologies. Although we may think that censorship is dead, these artists have experienced it firsthand in recent years and still see the consequences of their self-expression through art. This event is part of the B Word Project, an 18-month project that takes place at CSULB. Its goal is to create awareness about the many types of censorships that exist on campus. Students think that censorship is something that is still present today.
I feel that we shouldn't be censored. I feel that our opinions should be heard and our requests should be met. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has a voice. Why not use it?
Liliana Sanchez says that she has experienced some kind of censorship on campus.
And you want to say something, and then they try to stop you because they don't think it's okay or appropriate for the class. That has happened to me various times.
The artist shared that censorship is mostly against women, but that should not stop them. To learn more information about the B Word Project, you can visit their website at www.bwordproject.org. This is Brianda Sanchez for Beach News.
With the start of a new fall lineup, students tell us which shows they are looking forward to watching this season.
The show I look forward to is Spartacus. Unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to make another season. I wish they would.
Shows I look forward to are The Big Bang Theory and Jeopardy.
Honestly, I don't really watch TV, but when I can catch it, I'll catch it on Netflix, and I watch Skins from the UK.
For the Supernatural. That's it, because all the other shows that I watched before, they're pretty much done.
I'm looking forward to seeing this fall is Glee, of course, because I love to sing.
Looking forward to watching The Ultimate Fighter, because I think it is awesome.
Shows that I wish wouldn't have been canceled would be something like Seinfeld and Arrested Development.
The show I wish that would come back is Arrested Development, because that was like the greatest show ever.
1,100 backpacks laid out across the speaker's platform lawn helps to make students aware of the estimated number of college students who take their own life each year.
Yeah, this is one of the backpacks on display that is on the NASHA tour. Of the 1,100 backpacks, my daughter's is one of them. She committed suicide 4 years ago. She was a college student, athlete. She became mentally ill. and struggled with that and staying on medication. Since then, I've been on a mission to be involved with mental health, with suicide prevention. It's kind of my two things I'm on this campus to kind of help with.
This event is called Send Silent Packing, and it goes on at campuses all across the country to tell the stories of students and youths who committed suicide.
Well, I think the first thing you see when you come up to campus here is the impact that this has. To see this many backpacks representing actual students in a year's time really has an impact to students. They're going to look at it, they're going to stop, they're going to start reading some of the stories that go along with it. So I think the key is the message and the awareness that we want people to realize that this is an important place for people to stop and look and see how suicide affects others on a college campus.
I just want people to have compassion and understand not to make fun of people that are different, to have compassion when people are going through difficult times, and don't label them as crazy, or just have compassion.
Unfortunately, suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students, and considering how many people it affects, it only seems necessary for the schools and community to try and reduce those numbers. This is Ron Barzayan for Beach News.
Next, we take it to Raya Cooley, who takes a bite of downtown Long Beach.
The popular Taste of Downtown series has come back to Pine Avenue. Foodies could try sample-size portions from participating restaurants.
Marketing and Special Events Assistant for the Downtown Long Beach Association, Esther McCurry, explains what's new at Taste of Downtown.
And could you tell me how this year differs from years past for Taste of Downtown?
We do the event actually 3 times a year, and we rotate it around the downtown. So we do it in April, in June, and September. So this is our final event of the year. And each time we do the event, we see it growing and growing. More people coming, residents, employees, downtown business owners, visitors from out of Long Beach. So it's exciting to see.
Many restaurants participated in Taste of Downtown. Liz Labos enjoyed some Indian fare at Taste of Downtown.
I'm eating the chicken masala and the saag paneer with the basmati rice and the Indian bread.
And what do you think of the taste?
I like it because I get to taste different foods from different countries and to see if I like them, before I actually go to a restaurant.
People come to enjoy the food, but Jamie Schwartz, Special Events Director for The Reef, says that vendors also benefit from participating in Taste of Downtown.
We come to Taste because we like to support all of the residents of Long Beach and get our name out there and come back and visit us. We've been there since 1958.
Really good.
People who bought 2 booklets of tickets for Taste of Downtown received a free ticket to the Aquarium of the Pacific. For more local events, visit downtownlongbeach.org. I'm Raya Cooley, reporting for Beach News.
MC Hopefuls competed in Battle of the Beats for their chance at bragging rights. Michael Matthew has the details.
What a celebration held for hip-hop with this year's Battle of the Beats. The music, the MCs, and the dancers had the place rocking. This year's event brought out a very diverse crowd. The audience was taken back into time with some of hip-hop's old hits and some new hits from up-and-coming artist Basic Cali. Some brave audience members took part in a Dougie dance-off and many other competitions to win some cool hip-hop gear. But the main attraction was this year's MC battles, with different artists from the Long Beach area coming out to take part. The winner of the competition was Sharp Skills, who was awarded the first place trophy in 3 hours to record in the K-Beach studio.
Man, it was crazy, man. I mean, I was amped about it, before getting here, and got a chance to get on stage and started getting my footing, getting the rhythm. So after that, it was pretty much smooth sailing, But I felt real positive. A lot of my people came out from Antioch, Long Beach, and just held me down tonight. And I thank God, definitely, I mean that from the bottom of my heart, that I've done this without him.
I loved it. I think it was an amazing night. We had some good MCs out there, good people. The crowd was energetic. We had a good time. A lot of interaction between them and the MCs, and we just had a good time, man. I think a lot of people were entertaining. We got the audience involved. They got to actually come up here and do some stuff like they were in the battle as well. So I think it was a good night.
It seems like the hip-hop atmosphere has covered everyone on tonight, including myself. Reporting for Beach News, I'm Michael Matthew.
Universal Studios' annual Halloween Horror Nights opened last week, beginning with the Igor Awards show at the Park's Mock Globe Theater.
We don't really think he'll know how to act scared.
This is Krista Brooks reporting from Universal Studios, awaiting the celebrity arrival for the Igor Awards show. We asked some celebrities what makes them squirm.
Seeing clowns because I'm really scared of them.
Deformed babies.
Commitment. As I want to be scared, like people will jump out. Like if you're me, they'll jump like ah, and they see like, oh hey, sorry.
Failing marriage, that maze didn't work. I'm gonna come back to a physical maze.
The scariest movie I ever saw is this thing called the GOP debate.
Any Bambis, that's terrifying. I can't handle the deers. I can't handle the bunnies. Yeah, because they look cute, but those things bite.
When the zombie apocalypse does happen, where will you be?
I will be probably running straight towards it, become a zombie myself, and then attack everybody else.
West Hollywood's theme park turned into a real-life horror movie with haunted houses, live shows, and terrifying attractions, including Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses and Eli Roth's Hostel Maze. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios will be open throughout October. Visit the USU for a student discount on tickets. For Beach News, this is Krista Brooks.
This is the Beach Breakdown, your home for all the latest on 49er sports. Soccer captain Nadia Link is having her best season yet. Her place in school history is all but guaranteed, but playing college soccer wasn't always such a sure thing. Set to begin her freshman year playing for UC Irvine, an unexpected pregnancy forced her onto the sidelines.
My biggest thing was, when I decided to keep the baby, was that I wanted to continue school because I feel like that's the only way I could succeed. So the first thing I did after I told my parents, I had a friend drive me to UCI, and I told them, I have to take a break for a year for personal reasons, but I want to come back in next fall. And he said, okay, that's fine. That's easy for me to make that decision for you. And I said, okay.
But when Irvine found out about the pregnancy, they took away her scholarship. Luckily, Mauricio Ingracia, Long Beach's soccer coach, knew Link was a talent worth the wait.
I got a call, I think I was about 6 months pregnant, and I got a call from UCI, saying, I heard you're pregnant, are you having a child? If that's the case, well, financial things are going to change. And at that point, I wasn't in any place to be bargaining or anything, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to come back. But actually, when I was 8 months pregnant, I get a call from a 562 number, and I didn't know who it was, so I picked up the phone, and it was Mauricio. His first question was, it wasn't hi, it was, did you have a kid? That was his first question. And I said, no, not yet, I'm about 8 months. He's like, well, if you ever think about playing soccer and you want to go to school, let me know.
Still, Nadia had an incredible challenge ahead of her with the pregnancy. A challenge she says she couldn't have overcome without the support of her family.
Near the end of my pregnancy, I moved back in with my mom. And so I had to talk with her and the rest of my family saying, if I'm going to do this, I need all of you to be behind me, because there'll be days where I won't be able to do it, or you guys will have to watch her and I'll just have to sleep or do homework, or I can't be here, I'm traveling. I need you guys to help me and support me. And they said, that's no problem. No reluctance at all, no hesitation. They said, okay, you need to get your education and we're going to help you.
Once Nadia gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Adriana, she could return her attention to soccer.
The biggest part was getting in shape because I had a C-section, so recovery time was a lot longer. I wasn't even supposed to start really sprinting after a few months, and Mauricio said if I can't make a tournament within 3 to 4 months, then I won't be able to come back. So I went and did that, and I actually played this tournament after 4 months. And I had a strap, and I had a girdle on, and I was running. I was probably 35 pounds heavier than I am now. And but yeah, I made it back in the spring. I was running all summer. I probably lost about 15 pounds before I came in 20. But it still wasn't enough. I got in here and there, and fitness definitely did not pass one single fitness test at all after that. But coming back during winter break, I knew the biggest challenge was going to be fitness. So I came during winter break. there's no schools during winter break that are open with they're on quarter system, so they're already in school. So me and my mom and my dad and my daughter, we would come here at like 8 in the morning before the track team would come out and run sprints on the track here and then drive home. And during winter break, I lost about 15 more pounds. And I came back in spring. I actually passed a couple fitness tests for the first time. I called my dad crying, and he was so happy. But yeah, from there, I think I just kept working on my fitness, and it got better each year. And now I'm here. I think that's the biggest attribute playing-wise that's really got me to where I am is fitness. I mean, we have a great strength and conditioning coach, so he helped a lot.
Always quick to deflect praise, Nadia's humble attitude has helped her become a reliable leader and teammate. Last Friday, she led the 49ers to yet another victory. After aggravating her knee in the first half, she came back in the second to score twice. The 49ers coasted in a 4-1 victory. They kick off conference play Friday at UCSB. The women's volleyball team hosted the UCSB Gauchos last weekend. Still battling injuries, the 49ers did a good job controlling the net early. Led by sophomore Leah Sully, the Gauchos found their rhythm and closed it out in 5 sets. They would, however, bounce back the following night in a 5-set victory over Cal Poly. Thanks for tuning in to the Beach Breakdown. I'm Jared McKiernan.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Beach News. Make sure you check us out next week. I'm Cynthia Casares.
And I'm Eddie Parr. Thank you for watching.
This is the Beach Breakdown. Why is this funny? This is not funny. I don't know.